Qingdao, actually. There's a place nearby Qingdao, which is it's the farthest north that you can grow tea. So, if you go too far north, the tea won't grow. It's the last thing. It's called Laoshan. You know that? No, I don't know. It's green tea. It's grown on a mountain called Laoshan. Yeah. There's it's sort of a famous mountain because according to a legend, there was Journey to the West. Have you heard of that? It's a famous story. In English, we call Journey to the West. I can't remember which. It's about a monk who's bringing these Buddhist scrolls, these Buddhist scriptures, to China. He's coming from India with yeah, he's a monk coming from India, Hindu. He's bringing with him these scriptures, and he has there's a monkey with him, and a pig. Yeah. Okay, I think it's from that story. Apparently, in the story, he stops at a mountain called Laoshan, and what happens is there's a special stone. Apparently, I think it was somebody attacked him, or I don't know, something happened, and the monk said something from one of the scrolls, and the man fell over. He rolled down the mountain. When he reached the bottom, he was in the stone. So that's why it's famous. There's lots of Taoists and Buddhist temples on that mountain too. Maybe it's not a very famous place, but in Qingdao, everyone knows Laoshan. It's a local famous place. Yeah. Well, it's pretty, except for Qingdao. There's a lot of fog. Fog. Yeah. So most days you can't see anything. So you go to the top of the mountain, it's just white. Fog. Yeah. Oh, London. Oh, yeah. Sort of like that, yeah. London fog. Yeah, that's true. Like, it's more like San Francisco. You know that? San Francisco. Yeah, San Francisco. There's a name for it in Chinese. It's different. It's like yeah. It's Qingdao and San Francisco. The weather is about the same. It's interesting. Do you guys travel a lot in China? You get to go to different places?
No. Suzhou is different from Shanghai. It's our city. They have more. The bus station is top. 就是平日。
Suzhou, the bus station is special. Like a house. So just like a house.
Oh. Okay. Do you know? I've never been to Suzhou, but I know it's nearby Shanghai. It's close. Now I think close to it. It's developed so much that Suzhou and Shanghai, their buildings now sort of touch each other on the coast. And I saw one movie that I thought was pretty good, Suzhou River. There's a movie, it's Suzhou Jiao. You see it? I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I watched it. I thought I liked it. Did you like it?
他的那个什么高圆圆的那部叫什么？我没看过高圆圆的电影。
Did I say it right? I thought it was just Suzhou. Yeah. Okay. It's a little bit strange. I think I was watching it and it was hard for me to always understand what was going on, but I still enjoyed it. So, I couldn't explain to you what it was about. It's too complicated. For me anyway. Maybe you could tell them.
Chinese tradition.
Oh, thank you. How about any other places that you've been to in China? I've never been there, but I've heard that it's a beautiful place. Really nice town. Wondering, how about you guys? Have you ever been to any other places in China? I know, well, the United States and China are about the same size in terms of land. So I think China's a little bigger, but there's lots of different landscapes in America as well as in China. You know, we have mountains, we have deserts. Yeah, you do too. We have, yes, we have valleys and flat land, all kinds of different sort of places, beaches, you know, lots of different places. So I've been to the mountains in America, because my family likes skiing. Skiing. Well, it doesn't snow in Taiwan, so I have to go somewhere else. Yes. So that's what my family does for vacation. We go to a mountain and we ski in the winter. Do you guys, on family vacations, you do anything interesting?
American family maybe is different from Chinese family.
Maybe.
You live in the Chinese family last long?
Yeah, I have, for a very short time now. So I don't know if I lived there for a long time, maybe my experience would be different, yeah. But I stayed there for about a week, and I was treated like a guest, so they wouldn't let me help them cook or do any chores. But if I stayed there for a long time, then maybe they would. It was nice. I know the family I stayed with, their daughter, his only daughter, she was very busy studying all the time. Yeah. So, yeah, I think.
High school.
Yeah. Oh man. So that was, yeah, she was studying all the time, and her mother and father were very busy. They both worked. So, but the mother always cooked meals. She was a very good cook. But her father was so busy, sometimes he didn't come back from work at night. I would be there in the morning. I would leave to go to class and never see him because he was helping with the Olympics. Do you remember in 2008 you guys had the Olympics, right? Home and white. Yeah, it was very impressive. The whole world was like, that's amazing. So, but it was a lot of preparation. In Qingdao, they carried the torch through Qingdao, so I saw them far away. Saw the street. So I think is that a pretty common situation? Parents work a lot, children study. Maybe too busy for vacation sometimes.
How about your family? How about your family?
My family? Well, let's see. I think American students don't have to study as much as Chinese students because the system is different. Yes, or at least, you know, nowadays they're studying more because there's a bigger competition to go to good school. But when I was growing up, school wasn't that hard, so I was okay. And the same with my brother. My parents were busy because they were doctors. And they sometimes they had to go to the hospital in the middle of the night, and you know, for maybe a week at a time, they would get a call from the hospital. They had to go. So, but we did take vacations. Only maybe one time a year, maybe 2 times. But you know, short vacations, maybe a week or so. And of course, we can only go during the summer when no school, or the winter when school's let out for Christmas and the holidays. So, but I think we did it because my parents needed to relax. They worked a long time and they just wanted to have fun. Sorry, can't come in. So we usually just went to the mountains to ski. Nowadays, I'm busier because you know I was in college and I graduated. Now I have to have a job and do all those things. And my brother is also in school, college right now. So my parents have more time. So they would they like to take vacations so they can spend time with us. Now it's not about them relaxing as it is to get us to come home and go to vacation with them.